Hi, I'm Dominic Del Sano, Sales Director at baghouses.com. Welcome to our series, Baghouse 101. Let's discuss the different kinds of cleaning systems that you could find on a dust collector and what each one is good for. So the very first kind of cleaning system we have is a shaking system. So these are the original baghouses. They were first invented over 100 years ago. And at the time, they were revolutionary because they allowed a filter to be used over and over again because the shaking mechanism would clean it. Thus, the modern dust collector was born with the shaker baghouse. Shaking works by, as it says, shaking the filter bags to remove the dust. The dust collects on the inside of the filter in this style, and when the bags are shaken, the dust cake cracks and falls down through the bag, through the cellar plate at the bottom, into the hopper. Now, a drawback that we have is for this to work, the airflow into the dust collector needs to be stopped. For this reason, large shaker systems are often divided into different compartments so that while some compartments are open to the airflow, the one being cleaned can be isolated for cleaning. Nowadays, the shaking cleaning system is not widely used because it's very inefficient and has many mechanical components that are easy to break down and prone to failure. You still see some legacy units in older plants, especially in minerals and mining, where some have been maintained and are still in use, or in very special circumstances where compressed air and even other resources such as that are not available and where a shaker mechanism is sufficient. Now, the second kind of dust collector is a reverse air baghouse. It's shaped the same way as a shaker baghouse with multiple compartments and with the cellar plate low in the baghouse. And like the shaker, the dust collects on the inside of the bag. But when this one is cleaned, what happens is the compartment is isolated, and then a separate reverse air fan is turned on that blows back into the compartment, causing the bags to partially collapse. When the bags partially collapse, the dust cake on the inside of the filter breaks, falls down, and into the hopper to be removed. This kind of cleaning system is only profitable or economical on very large scales. So we generally only see it at 100,000 CFM or larger. So you see it a lot of times at larger applications like steel mills, power plants, things like that. Now, the third kind of cleaning system, the one that's the most widely used, is the pulse jet system. Now, this system was developed starting in the late 60s, early 70s, and has since come to completely dominate the dust collector industry worldwide, because it has a distinct advantage over the other two. Unlike the shaker and the reverse air, the pulse jet baghouse can be cleaned online, meaning the airflow into the baghouse does not need to be turned off in order for the cleaning cycle to take place. For this reason, pulse jet baghouses are much smaller and more compact compared to shakers or reverse air systems for the same amount of airflow. They're also very easy to scale. So from the smallest bin vents with only a few filters up to massive systems at utility scale that have thousands of filters, the pulse jet can be useful in any of these applications. Also, the cleaning pulse that is generated is a very powerful cleaning force, so it's able to be used in all kinds of industries and applications. In a pulse jet, compressed air is held in an air tank or air header, and then when one valve fires, the air is released, goes through the pulse valve into the blowpipes, and is shot down into one row of filters at a time. This action causes the bag to partially inflate and then snap back onto the metal support cage. This causes the dust cake on the filter to fracture and fall down into the hopper. Unlike the reverse air and shaker, the dust is collected on the outside of these filters, which also helps with dust release. Now, a few modifications. Another common style that's been used in recent years is what we call a medium pressure or rotating arm reverse air baghouse. These baghouses look to be just cylindrical pulse jet baghouses, but actually have a slightly different cleaning mechanism. In these, the rotating cleaning arm spins continuously around over the top of the filters. Whenever the reservoir is filled with air at about 10 to 12 psi, the air is shot out of the arm into the row of filters below it. It continually does this as it recharges the air reservoir every 30 seconds, 40 seconds, however it's set, all day long. This is supplied by a separate reverse air fan that's either down on the ground or in the cleaning arm itself. It may also be called a PD blower in this application. These dust collectors are a little bit gentler with the cleaning cycle than the pulse jets, and then for that reason the filters tend to last a little longer. They also can be a little bit more compact sometimes when they're used in the right industries. So these are a good fit for things like wood or different kinds of grain and food products, sand, but they don't have as powerful cleaning action as the pulse jets, so they're not a good fit for everything. And then just a small caveat, there are also very common cartridge dust collectors that are in use, and these are essentially pulse jet baghouses that use a cartridge instead of a bag. But otherwise, they're functionally the same as the pulse jet style baghouse. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or have a suggestion for another topic you'd like to see us discuss here at baghouse.com, please leave us a comment below. You can also sign up to receive access to exclusive content. Whether you're designing a new system, looking for help with a technical problem, or just need some replacement parts or service on your dust collector, please reach out to us and let us know how we can help. Thanks for watching.